Everyone, this is Safraz Khan, and today we are going to be talking about a good idea about how you exactly can get yourself the six-figure income as a top earner with a network marketing business. And the thing is, it's a super exciting business. We all know what network marketing is all about, and we all know that we have our own, principles of following the right motive of getting to the next level. But we basically, if we look at creating a six-figure income in a network marketing, there are certain principles which you need to follow, which will definitely help you in keeping yourself on the right track, because that's very important. Because just going to the next level without a direction, without a roadmap, or without knowing exactly how that duplication happens, how that blueprint is happened with so many people in network marketing, that has to be told to a lot of people who really want to see themselves growing. Now, this is where it is. So we have this workshop, what we're having on a daily basis, and this will really help by learning from the leader, and the leader also learns by communicating what he's been learning in his life. So here I am for you, and I want to share with you certain principles which will really be super exciting and will really get you excited with this business. Number one is the pace of the team is the pace of the leader. Now, this is you must have heard over and over again. Now, what happens? You probably heard, the team's pace can never outgrow the leaders, because what happens is this has always been true in our business, and the time where we experience the fastest growth and action packed team is going to perform and things are going to move, we have to be committed about moving forward and taking action. Now, what happens, no matter how good you are in your business, like in the sense, if you're recruiting, like you have a team size of 20 people or you have a team size of 2000 people, that doesn't matter. But if you want to grow and you want your team members to be potentially growing, the first principle about this business is the pace. Now, for the thing is, we've always heard that having a daily 3 calls a day and getting a 3 new prospecting is definitely advisable in general, where everybody talks about. But what is my advice is, if you want to go to the next top rank into your business in the next 6 to 8 months, you should not be recruiting 3 a day. You should be going for 20 people a day, because once you as a leader start doing that, what happens is that complete message is given to your team, and that is where the message is sent out to every person in your team. And any person who wants to grow up in their team, they have to follow certain principles. And this is one of the principle. The pace increases, everyone on the team is excited, and everybody grows together. So don't do recruitment of 3 people a day, go for 20 people if you want to go to the top big rank in the next 6 to 7 months. Number two, I would like to say, is the focus on their dream. Now, there are a lot of members who will come and join your business, and there are a lot of people who really want to go with the pace of the business. Now, what happens? Every person joins, they want to go with the business idea. They like the fastest growing company, they like the product, and they like the services, and they're super excited, they are motivated, and they're all there with you. And now it becomes very important that when you're seeing these people in the distribution channel who are coming into the business, and they want to expand their customer base, you also have to see and understand what is their dream. Okay. And the massive team which is going to be progressing, the prospect, each prospect you approach in terms of motivation, or how much of them are really interested in changing their life. Now, what happens is we have followed this rule. I'm like, as a person, I follow my dream. And I know that I'm here to change my life. So I'm completely one person where my mentor will definitely like to invest time with me, because I'm completely dedicated, I'm completely committed. And there are a lot of people in the business who do not want to change their life. They don't have a dream, they don't have a vision. And you are basically investing too much time over these people. So what happens when you do that? You're basically going to have more of deficiency in the sense of your recruitment, and you're going to definitely not have that approach of their opportunity, or that excitement is not there with those people, and you want to change their life and you want to force them to think about how things can work for them. It's not going to happen. The person has to be totally a person dream oriented, the person who wants to change his life. It is better that you kind of get yourself distributed who you have to invest your time with and who you do not have to invest your time with. So the particularly you have to be very sure about who are those people who you really want to see, who wants to change their life. So focus on their dreams. So if those people are there, you are definitely going to change. You're going to be potentially changing their life, and they're going to be the next big leaders in your business. So do that part of it. Third is keep moving the right direction. Now, what happens is, as I've been structuring my company business into India, I have been progressing it into a home-based business, and I potentially been giving up presentations, and I've been really working aggressively. So I've always given 200 presentations in the last year, and then I increased the number of presentations this year. So the presentation, and I had made myself a direction that the more I present my company, the more I present it to people, the more I'm going to see a technical growth. So my direction is very clear. The more we present, the more we are potentially going to grow out of the business. So the specific change, okay, and the idea about moving, and you want to grow, and you have to basically get that exposure at the same time with that window. So you could principally, with your webinars, your home meetings, live event, live videos, or Instagram live. You can do two presentation at a time where you're presenting in the room, and the same time you can put it up live to other people. There's so much we can do about it. So that simple change, what you bring in your team duplication, you grow your business in that area. So we have to start presenting the business more and more. So as leaders, we have to make this happen within the business. Okay. So this is a very important area of focus. And number 4 is engage a new member. Now, the most crucial part of this business is, when you sign up a new member, you basically, what are you doing is, you have to set the expectations, show them the straight away that what it takes to invite people to your business. Now what happens is that you have lost the precious opportunity, if you don't do that, because these people can get you 5 be a part of this business, and you really go into this business, then you have to see yourself in educating him, taking a 30 minutes out, showing him the invite process of how to prospect, and you will be the next leader in contention, and you will be a team which will be growing in numbers. So whenever the person signs up with you, take 30 minutes, show him the process, how to invite people, and you will see how this works for you as miracle. Yeah. This is the magic which is there, which I've always been promoting. And I have always seen that whenever I sign up a person, I show him, let me show you now, as you have signed up and you have made your order, let me show you how we have this process of inviting people. So when that person shows interest and he sees the kind of encouragement, and that important 30 minutes is very simple to get them started, show the member, introduce him the idea, and he is on board with you. Okay. So never forget about the thing is, keep engage a team member in a principle of 30 minutes training of how to invite people. Number 5 is spend less than 1 hour on a week training. Now, I have fallen into this training trap more than once in my network marketing career. This is a trap where you get stuck, because I feel that thinking that training your team more will increase your income and your team growth. For me, no matter where you are in your business, you should be spending not more than 1 hour a week on training. Try to do a weekly call, webinar, limit this to yourself, because team can maximize their income by producing, in the sense is, what I can say is, if you want to grow people, okay, you don't want to limit them, right? For yourself or for your team, you have to maximize the income, producing activities for yourself and the team. So income producing activities in your team, that means by either recruiting, presenting to more people, following up with the recruits who you are prospecting, and for yourself, and helping someone in your team to do that is more productive than just doing meeting and putting people, holding up people for that is something which I don't think makes sense. So training will not grow a massive team for me, in the sense inviting more people to look at the business well. Okay. So I think this is something which I like to structure, and I tell my team that this is where we need to do more productive is, let's work more in the field and more in the market of inviting people. Number 6, what I feel is give one message of duplication at each event. Now, events are always something where you see very much, you see the motivation, but motivation does not last, right? The thing is, this is why the most important thing what I give is one specific message to the team. Whenever I'm touring to Northeast and other parts of it, for example, if you're doing a weekly meeting in your home on your team with 50 members, as so far the message is in a week, right? So, but everyone needs to invite at least 20 people. So the thing is, to the next meeting, the goal of having 3 guests, each member brings 3 guests, meeting itself. So the clarity will increase, the action of taking part of both yourself and your team. This is why you should end your next event with a clear strategy message that will drive duplication and people to take action. So whenever you're doing a weekly meet, every prospect who is there present in that room should invite three people in the next meet. If you keep this growth of productivity, my friend, you are going to be successful into your network marketing business career. And the final and the most important is unite your leaders. This is a team culture. This is a team principle you need to follow. This is about, you want to go to the seven-figure member leadership of network marketing. This is the certain principles which I follow. And I think as a network marketing professional, every person who really wants to see himself to the next level, this is an X factor as you unite your leaders. Because what happened, many people forget about if your team is growing, but you are frustrated because it's growing too slow, or you want to try this. A lot of leaders have this creating, and you need to have a creating united team. The support of one another is important. So this plays together and develops, kind of a team culture full of belonging, traditional recognition. You need to have all this. This is something which grows your business.